Hello, I'm Mark Linneberry with LocalMeA, the best of local, your source for business and lifestyle uh, news and things to do here in East Montgomery County and Lake Houston. We are glad you're here, and we got a great show for you today. We'll be right back. All right. I hope you are keeping your social distance, and that's what this show's all about today. And, I always have a story that I tell people about 2 degrees of separation. And really, it's about 6 degrees of separation. You've heard of that you eventually know someone through at least 6 degrees. Well, out in our community, it's always 2 degrees of separation is what I found out. So I always tell people, be careful what you say about somebody because it's going to get back to you really quick. But I found out that there's somebody that lives 2 doors down from me that's also 2 degrees of separation. And how I got to meet her was actually through a Facebook group, Tovola Neighbors. I'm a 20-year prior resident of Kingwood, and I moved to New Caney and the community of Tovola, another Friendswood development. And then I introduced myself in that group, and then Tina Campbell gets on and says, I kind of know you. And I own a consignment shop in Kingwood and have owned it for 15 years. So I'm going to bring on Tina Campbell with us with Designer Consigner Boutique. Tina, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me with you.
Well, it's really good to have you. I want to make sure you speak up a little bit too. And
Okay.
So, all the businesses here in the area and across the United States and then the globe, actually, you kind of had to rethink the way they do business and to stay in business. And I've been watching some of your posts, and you've got a great Facebook page that we'll show here in a little bit. But, in a perfect world, in a normal world, for 15 years, you've been doing business. And tell us a little bit about that business.
Well, we started out 15 years ago with a desire to do something different than work for someone else. And fast forward 15 years later, we have over 7,500 consigners, and we're very, very busy all the time and just super blessed. We cannot complain at all. Have a lot of great loyal consigners and really great loyal customers. And we've been through a lot together through all of the flooding and hurricanes, and it just seems like one natural disaster after another. And now this. So we've had to really, really, really think outside the box on this one, though. This is a lot different than anything we've encountered. So,
Well, it is a lot different, even when there was, floods and situations, we all kind of knew there was a certain amount of damage for those
right.
that took on water. We understood there may be a certain cost associated with fixing that. And then we understood there was a time frame that we should be able to reopen and be back in business. And this one's been very different for businesses just because of the uncertainty and kind of being told you have to change your business model. It's you. That's it. It's almost a mandate. You have to change your business model. So, what are some of the things that you've done that's keeping you going?
Well, the first week I was very shocked, and I kind of was in the I'm going to just have to give up mode. And I sat on my couch and I was very depressed. And then I looked around at my family. I have 6 kids, and both of my parents live with me. So I was like, I might not be essential to the city, but I'm essential to my family. So I really need to just rethink this whole thing, and I need to come up with a plan. So in that, I started just thinking, well, I'll just start adding a lot of stuff online. Everybody's doing online selling. So I loaded up my online store, and that takes a lot of work, and it's expensive to run. I was getting a lot of interest in it, but the thing is, you have to ship everything, and everything is so slow right now. People were wanting instant gratification, and so people were saying, hey, why don't you just start adding some stuff to your Facebook page, because we're here in Kingwood and it'll be really easier for us to get to it. So I started doing that, and it just seemed like overnight it just blew up. I started doing another thing to add to it because people were messaging me, telling me how awesome it is to be able to get something and feeling normalcy, to be able to shop again and to make decisions and kind of feel like they were in control of what they were doing. So I started selling like that, and people would swing by and we'd curbside deliver. And then once things started getting worse in the community and more cases, and we just really started getting nervous. So we stopped doing curbside, and I decided that I would offer personal shopping to my customers. So now they message me what they're interested in, what their style is, what size, and then I go up to the shop and I choose things that I feel like would suit them, and I drop them off on their porch, let them try things on in the comfort of their own home. There's no rush, there's no pressure, no salesperson trying to sell you something. It's very clear, easy to do. Your husband can say yes or no, I like it or don't. Um, they have 24 hours to try everything on, and what they don't want, I pick back up off of their porch the next day, send them a PayPal invoice, and it's been crazy. I now have a waiting list of personal shopping trips to do for people. I've got probably 4 lined up just today after
Wow.
this.
Hey, so really Facebook made this work for you, right?
Without a doubt.
So I'm going to go ahead and bring up your Facebook page here, and let's talk about that. This is the new Facebook layout. I don't know, if everybody's seen that. If you can actually change the layout from the classic to the new upcoming look by going up over here to the top. But
Looks better.
it's a much cleaner look. You can change it to a dark mode, so everything's not so bright if you want to. But yeah, I'm trying to get used to it. There's a little bit of a learning curve. They still got a few quirks in there, but this is, if people could go into your store, this is what your store obviously looks like.
Yes,
And you have lots of inventory, so that means you have a lot of consigners.
we do. We have 3,300 square feet, so it's a very large store.
And for those that don't know where your physical location actually is,
We are located off of Chestnut Ridge, right off of Kingwood Drive. We're directly behind Steinmart.
yeah, that's the landmark for everybody. Just kind of knows that shopping center as the Steinmart Shopping Center, but you're right behind that. And
Yeah, common parking lot. If you go around the corner in the same parking lot, you go directly into my store.
so what you started to do in having to rework your business and find different ways to connect with customers. Hey, thank you for the plug there. Don't forget to watch us at 2 o'clock on LocalMeA. And I want to thank you. And I know we have a lot of new likes and follows from Facebook friends of yours. And so I wanted to thank you for that as well, and welcome all those people as well to LocalMeA. So I was noticing here. So you show your inventory. You're basically just going to show some photos and start to get some feedback.
Yes. My son is a photographer, so he's been very gracious in helping me out. He goes up there and takes pictures for me and does an amazing job on that. So I have to give him a plug for that. We post things that people are asking for right now, because some of these Zoom conferences, I can't keep any tops in stock. People don't care so much about pants right now. So I'm throwing a lot
I'm
of
not
tops.
standing up.
Absolutely. So that's kind of how it's been. We've just been posting what people are asking for, throwing in a few surprises. When I do my personal shopping, I always throw in about 4 items that are something that they generally say they wouldn't wear. And I've gotten a lot of feedback on that from people telling me that they were really shocked that actually they bought what I chose instead of what they thought they would like. So it's been really fun. And this is what we're going to continue to do after we are allowed to open back up. It's something I'm really enjoying.
Well, let's talk about that. So, you obviously can't really operate out of the store other you going in and getting the inventory that you need. So
Yeah,
you've kind of had to reset up shop, haven't you?
I have. I've had to set up shop in my bedroom.
And here's a few photos of that. And I guess we got a few photos of you preparing some things for delivery or porch delivery. Isn't that what we call it, right?
And we're very conscientious of the cleanliness. Everything is sanitized. Everything has been Lysoled and Clorox wiped. Everything is wrapped in plastic and delivered to the porch. And then the same when we pick it up, before we have everything is held for 72 hours before we send it to another client, just for safety. And every single purchase everyone will not even purchase. Everybody who gets something, we send them a handwritten, personalized thank you note, thanking them for their support. And we're just really trying to pay back to our community as well. And when this all started, we had about 500 items that had expired over time. And we posted that on our Facebook page and gave them to our community. We told people just to come and take whatever they wanted if someone needed it. So a lot of people were losing their jobs, still needing outfits. So we gave away over 500 items just locally to Kingwood.
That is an amazing story there too. So that's why I always love these conversations. I'll end up learning so much more. And that's what I love about, our communities out here too. And just a few days ago, I know your daughter had a surprise birthday party parade that came by our neighborhood, right?
Awesome.
It was, and I'm starting to see those all over the place now, being done.
At 3.
Say that again.
3 o'clock. There's another one today.
There's another one today at 3. Wow. So we got to get ready for that, huh? Hey, I don't know if you can see that Tina Garrett is online, and she says Tina has been absolutely amazing business owner and getting us all our shopping needs. So you got some fans out there already tuning in and saying some nice things about you.
Thank you. That's awesome.
So anything for people to find you on Facebook, let's go ahead and bring that back up, because I don't know if I really did a good job of doing that or not, but let's see here. We want to make sure that they can find you. And so just look up Designer Consigner Boutique and make sure you add that to your likes and start following. And the other thing is, you don't have to wait to see something. If you just heard Tina's story, she's a personal shopper now too. So if you let her know what you're looking for, she'll be able to help source it for you. Is that correct?
Yes, we're trying to outdo Mattress Mac. You buy it today, you get it today.
I love it. I love it, man. Well, congratulations on finding a new way of doing business to get through this. And we all hope to get back sooner than later. And I think we're all ready to rebound. All of us are so ready to get back to work and get to the regular, but we're all doing a great job of doing what we were being asked to do, and finding ways to work around that. So Tina, thanks for joining us today, and I really appreciate it, and best of luck in keeping this going. And I guarantee, I know you live 2 doors down, we're actually going to meet in person. It's going to happen one day. All right.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much. Hey, so joining me now, ladies and gentlemen, I've got Chris Sarvadi of Megaton Brewery. Chris, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Mark?
Man, I'm doing good. It's the first time I've really done this LocalMeA live kind of format, doing the interviews like this and using a new program, and kind of like what's happening here. It's working out pretty well. I haven't messed anything up yet, but give me some time.
Hey,
give me some time. But we're all working in new environments and doing some different things. And I don't know if you got a chance to listen to Tina there earlier, but she's had to find a new way of doing business. And now Megaton Brewery, you're kind of new on the scene anyway. Tell us just about your business. If it were in a perfect world right now.
In a perfect world, we would have celebrated our 1-year anniversary on the 30th of March, and we'd be having our party on the 18th. But, since the way things are going, not happening. But, we're Kingwood's Brewery right here on Russell Palmer and North Park Road. And we brew everything from light Belgian to fruited sours. And like this one, this is our new Any IPA, debuting today. It's called Coping with Mr. Virus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're trying to bring a little light and fun to things that's going on right now.
That's the right attitude to have, because what else can you do? I mean, you got to have some fun with it and keep the lightness to it and have a sense of humor if you've got one. If not, you need to find one, because we got to get through this, and we are going to get through this. So what you're doing now is basically beer to go, right?
Right. We're doing so we've got a covered area underneath our front parking lot, and you can just drive right up, and we've got a selection of beer outside, and we'll pull it out for you, pack it up, and send you on your way.
So let's talk about that because you didn't always do canned beer, right?
Well, we've always done crowlers, which are a 32-ounce can. We've sold more the past 3 weeks than we have an entire year. But we are getting a canning machine coming soon. Probably in about a month, we'll have a new canning line come in, and we're going to be doing 12-ounce and 16-ounce cans.
Nice.
So, yeah, we're really looking forward to that. We're tired of doing the crowlers.
Yeah, I was going to say, do we have a picture here on your Facebook page about what those look like? Or?
Yeah, if you scroll down a few more posts, should be down there. Keep going. Next. Nope, not the Whataburger beer.
That's all right.
Oh, and there you go. There's some crowlers right there. With our good friends Backview, actually saved our butts. They let us purchase some crowlers from them.
Nice.
Go. And then Astral Brewing Company actually gave us some, and we're going to repay them back later. So, they're a hot commodity right now.
Right.
We're actually running out, but we've got 22-ounce bombers that we're going to start filling up to go, made to order for you.
So, there are some people, believe it or not, that don't even know where you're located because, that Russell Palmer Road corridor has a stealth capability.
It's completely right. And if you don't have to come down Russell Palmer, you don't come down Russell Palmer. So, but we're a nice little secret in Kingwood. Hopefully we don't want to be the secret anymore. If you've been to Nathaniel Center, you've been right next door to us. So, we do live music almost every weekend when we're not closed like we are now. Obviously we're trying to keep things going. We're watching the Masters, or a repeat of the Masters. We'll say that because, they
we know
push back.
We know. Unfortunately, we know. And so when better days are back, live music is when?
Live music, mostly Saturday night. Sometimes we'll have some on Friday nights, but you can count on it being Saturday night. And
then you bring in food trucks and stuff as well, right?
We do. We had a food truck the past 2 weekends too. We try to keep it fresh. It's always rotating, just like our beer selection. We call it the disappointment bubble that we live in, because every time you come in, you're like, hey, I really liked that thing last weekend, but we don't have it. We sell out of it super quick. And, if it gets a good response, we'll rebrew it for sure.
Well, I know you've built up a really big fan base in a short amount of time, and you got followers, and that's kind of how all this works, because once you get one fan, that they invite friends, and they bring more people to you. So right. if people want to get your beer to go, right, for pickup, what times are you offering that?
So we'll be doing it on Fridays from 3 to 7 and Saturdays 1 to 7.
1 to 7.
Yes.
So you guys are doing that right now.
Right now.
Right now, until 7 o'clock or until you don't have any more.
That's right. We got Caleb in the back crowling up beers for people as they come in. So, but no one's here except employees. So everything's sanitary and.
Yeah, we're all doing it right these days. We are all doing it right, and that's why I am not there interviewing you in person.
That's right. And if you want to know anything about the brewing business, 90% is cleaning. So we are used to this. We do the cleaning every day, the floors, everything's sanited. So, it's nothing new to us. We'll say that.
Well, we want Megaton Brewery to be new to a lot of new people. So You guys pay attention to that. Drive down Russell Palmer Road off of North Park. Okay. It's nothing dangerous about it. Get over there, go check it out. Start making that part of your daily runs right now. And get ready for that. Megaton Brewery open till 7 o'clock tonight, because we're doing this on Saturday. If you happen to watch this tomorrow, you're out of luck. You're going to have to wait.
So we won't be open anyway. So, but our normal hours, once we get back to normal, would be 4 to midnight on Friday, noon to midnight on Saturday, and noon to 6 on Sunday.
Very good. Well, Chris Sarvadi, Megaton Brewery, thanks so much for joining us. And man, have a great Easter weekend.
You too. God bless.
All right, everybody. We want to thank you. We want to thank Tina Campbell of Designer Consigner Boutique and Chris Sarvadi of Megaton Brewery for joining me today for LocalMeA Live. And thanks so much for tuning in and supporting your local businesses. Our local businesses truly are the fabric and personality of our communities. And without them, things get pretty boring. and we want them to stay around. So they can only stay around while you support them. And I just want to thank Stan Hollabaugh for saying awesome. You're awesome too, Stan. Hey guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a blessed Easter weekend and a happy Easter. And we look forward to doing more of these. If you have some great ideas that you would like to have us do here on LocalMeA Live, email them to us, put them in the comments. You can send them to thebestoflocal@localmea.com. My name is Mark Linneberry. I'm the owner and founder, but I'm also the president of the Greater East Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce. And so we're always connecting businesses with the community, doing things that we can to help to keep things going and keep a vibrant local economy going. But we want to have fun doing it too. We always want to be fun, friendly, and informative. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you again soon.